Well, I've got a bone to pick to start with. First of all, you put me behind two elegant-speaking women. You know, you ain't going to get any worse than this. And that Yasmani crack about being in Cleveland, I just flew out of Cleveland to come down here. All right, it ain't that bad of a place. The other was John Ruth. John, I got to pick. When he sent me the email, and it said the speeches, try to keep to 3 to 5 minutes. I'm old. I thought it was 35 minutes. I just left 10 pages of notes over there. So I'm going to have to try to wing it a little bit. Now, listen, I wasn't born with this voice. I earned it. I just talk too damn much. I'm not sorry about that, but I want to thank my parents. God bless you. I hope you're looking down. Some of the family that I've lost, my brothers and my sisters, who all had a factor in my life. We were a big family growing up in a small house. Irish family that fought, scrapped for things, and I miss them. And my wife and kids who couldn't be here tonight, my grandkids, yeah, I'm old. And for all them, for all the support, and I just love them to death, and I'm so happy that they've supported me in my career coaching for over 30-some years now, which I thought was crazy because I thought Coach Snellenberger that were nuts for coaching. But I love it, and it's what keeps me young. Now the thing is, I got to look over at Table 11. Table 11 is my real family, too. Those brothers over there all hold something special in my life. All right, I played ball with them. I traveled down here with them. They made sure I got here, all right? They really did. They've supported me in everything I've done, and they're a major part of my life. Now, it's been damn near 40 years since I've been out on the football field with the Hurricanes. But these guys, I don't care if it's 20, 30, 10 years, and I haven't seen them. When we get back together, it's been like I haven't seen them for a year. I love them. It makes that much of a difference. Now, the thing is, I look at why I'm here, and I'm just going to be very honest. I was a pretty good football player on a great football team. All right? Now, all the defensive players I played with, in front of me, beside me, behind me, I trusted them with my life to do their jobs. All I had to do was my job. My job was to make tackles. My job was to call defenses and do those things. And that's the only pressure I had, because I had so much faith and belief and commitment of my fellow teammates. And that allowed me to make plays and get honors and ultimately put me here. But when you play in such a team sport like football, you'll never get here alone. And what I think in myself of being missing here at the U right now, or it's been for a little while, is when you flash the sign to U, everybody in the nation, every college in the nation can throw up a U, University of Georgia, University, everybody can. But everybody knows worldwide, when you throw this up, that's a Miami Hurricane, all right? That has meaning. We don't need toys and trinkets to put around our neck and everything. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with all that. Yes, I do. All right, when we throw this up, this is not a material thing. This is real. And the University of Miami meant something. Howard Snellenberger can't get enough credit for me, really can't. He was he deserves it. He was the greatest football coach I happened to be around, and I've been around a lot of great ones. The thing Howard sold me on coming down here was, as a young player, you have a chance to play. But he looked me right in the eye, and he said, Jay, in 5 years, we are going to challenge for the national championship. Now, that's a pretty bold statement. But in 5 years, we won the first ever national championship. Now, I'm going to say it wasn't easy. Because if you ever practice with Howard Snellenberger, do you know what it's like having 2 minutes to drink all the water you can before that cart goes off the field in 95-degree weather? Now, don't give me the cutoff yet. I know I can talk a lot, but I ain't reached it yet. But we learned. We didn't have the facilities. Anybody, I know I'm old and people around here. I went over and saw the University of Exeter and all of that. Good gracious. We had nothing. We had a classroom. We had a little building. We had a patch of grass outside. But what Coach sold us on, and which I think is the formula for winning here, Coach sold us on a couple things, all right? He sold us on his vision. Now, faith, I call it, I 3 words that I wear on my wrist: faith, belief, commitment, all right? Faith is blind, man. When we went into that vision, he sold us a vision. We had to buy into it, all right? Sometimes believing is seeing. Not seeing is believing. Sometimes believing, and you'll see the results. We had to buy into that. We did. We had faith in him. The belief was unconditional. I don't care if you're a walk-on. I don't care if you're a star. I don't care if you're everybody had that belief. And last, you got to commit to it. Commit to every time you step on that football field. I don't care if it was walkthroughs, which we didn't really have, did we? We didn't have walkthroughs. Hell, it was live every day. But you compete. You compete every single day on that football field to be the best you can be. Now, you don't win every day. You don't do it, but you don't take those days for granted. You don't take days off. Howard was famous for it. We did a third way through practice, and you hear a whistle blow. Start practice over. And you're going to go right back to stretching. You're going to write, because we're not going to have bad practices. I'll never forget that. Start practice over. We could be halfway through practice. You're going to start stretching. You're going to start individual. You're going to go back and start everything over again, because we will not practice bad. All right? You're going to compete every day. Now, if you couldn't cut that and you didn't want to be a part of it, well, maybe you shouldn't be here. But when we did, and we did that, when we came to play games and we were out there in that field, that's where all that paid off. All that stuff, we realized it. And I don't think that kind of foundation he set changed with other coaching styles. Because you see the other coaches came in and won national titles, right? But that will to commit, to compete every day by all the players that followed was the same thing. And that's why you got the results you got. We refused to lose. 58 straight wins at home. Damn right, you ain't coming to our house. You ain't doing that stuff. We'll beat their ass every day if we can. First of all, I was scared to go back to Howard because he might kick my ass. So we knew every day when we went out that field that we were going to compete, we were going to win. And that belief was there. What I think happens sometimes, and this is not a knock on anybody at all, but sometimes you become complacent. All right? And what I mean by that is you start throwing up the U, but do you really know what the U means? Do you really know what that represents? It's kind of easy to get away from that, and we can live on that by saying, oh, yeah, what are you? Now, you better know what that U means, because when you flash it, you better have that kind of feeling and knowledge and know that when you throw that sign up, it really means something. All the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears that we went through to make these facilities the way they are, to put in the work to win titles and championships. It's not easy, but man, is it gratifying. It's not easy, but is it gratifying? It's the best thing in the world. That's what we've got to get back to. Now, in saying that, Mario Cristobal comes in, all right? And I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm probably more excited now than I've been in a long time. And for one reason, I see things kind of going back to the way they were. We're going to be strong up front. We're going to punch people in the mouth. And we're going to play Miami Hurricane football. And if you're not into that, then don't be around it. And man, I'm happy about that. You know, as far as turnover chains, throw that stuff in the trash. I know they look nice, and it was like that. Well, you know, I'm sorry. But that, to me, focuses on an individual award. And when you're getting your butt kicked by 30 points and you're throwing it on, what? That ain't happening. You have habits. They're either good or bad, but you have habits. I think we just got away from some of those things that we did. And I really feel it coming back. I really feel, for the first time in a long time, there's a buzz going on, man. And I'm telling you, everybody jump on. Jump on, baby. We're going back. Football in college is not relevant unless the Canes are involved. I'm sorry, because you know what everybody likes? To hate the Canes because they don't understand what this means, and they don't understand how in the hell we can here in South Florida with Miami Beach and all of it be so damn good. All right? Well, we're going to be back, and we're going to do that. I feel that. It's going to happen. I want to thank everybody here at the hall, and I didn't want to give out names too much tonight because, hell, I forget too much, and I knew I'd leave someone out. All right? And I knew I was pushed for time. That damn John, 35 minutes, and all them notes, 3 to 5. And I know I'm pushing that now, but that's okay. Hey, I appreciate all of you being out here tonight. And to me, that means something. Thank you.